Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to the Weekopa Challenge at Lake Cadaver. Heading into round 2 here. Let's get going. Alright, we're on the white tees. Those are shorter. I think by like 300 yards. If I remember, I think the green tees were 7,300 and I think the white tees are just under 7,000. And low wind and the firmness a little more firm. So in theory we get a little more bounce on the greens, which isn't necessarily a good thing for the way the first round went.
Hello there and welcome to the event. And today we are starting off the par 4 first
I mean, the good news is with how this course is, most of the fairways are pretty big. So honestly, wind somewhat matters less, simply because if it blows it over a little bit, I've usually got a good span. I mean, there are some where the trees come in a bit and it is a little tighter, especially on the back 9. I'm not too worried about it, so I don't know that the low from the medium of the first round is going to change much, is what I'm trying to say, and trying poorly.
And best of luck to you as you endeavor.
Just going for the larger landing area here.
Nice. Okay, second shot here on the first.
But the thing is, too, I think it's off to the side here, is how that lies. So if I look at that, you can see the white tee, so it's literally almost like a 90 dogleg. Like if you really had a long driver, you could, in theory, try to go for the hole in one, or the green in one, really, not the hole in one. That would be pretty impressive if you could do that with a driver, but I'm sure someone can. Not me. Alright. I'm going to slow it down because, again, the pitch is going to roll. Okay, I knew the lie was going to move it, but I don't know that I could have better aim than that. Wow. Alright, well, I wanted to land closer to the hole. 2 feet? I'll take that. God, I almost hit it too hard. I don't understand. I barely moved the stick. Hey, I think the only thing I could be doing is not really paying attention to if it's downhill. And that may be what happened there. Because I'm just so happy to be close. I'm like, oh, this is a gimme. And thank God I didn't lose it. But yeah, that was dangerously close to just suddenly being a par when it should have definitely not been. Alright. I think we're alright. Let's see what kind of bounce we get. I know the driver would have been pushing it. Problem is, it creates this long situation. Basically losing 13 yards. But we're gaining, say, 3, so a net of 10. So that would put me at 128. 140. So that should be about where I need to be. It's not going to go over that far, so let's do that. And it's pretty level as far as left to right. A little bit to the left, but we might catch the corner here. All right.
Good shot.
Again, not as close as I'd like,
19 feet away.
But certainly better than being down the hill. But speaking of being down the hill, it's somewhat flat, so I suppose it shouldn't run away on me too much, but I don't want to go down that hill. I might have been too conservative. No, it's distant enough, but I was worried I didn't hit it hard enough, but I just really did not want it to catch that hill and then roll so far away that it's not an easy par.
Okay, moving on to the next.
Still didn't look good.
Right,
wow.
8 over par.
That one looked dangerously close to not making it either. Alright, I'm just peeking because I don't know that I knew that first hole had that kind of a sharp lie. I've never even looked to see how close I could get for a straight driver. Okay, I like it. I like it. That should put me right in the middle. And then we'll just turn 90 degrees to the left and look at the hole. But this one's a lot longer, so... Right. Let's put it, well, then we have the lie. So let's put it right about there. Ah. Well, we're still in the fairway, I think, so, alright.
Setting up for our third shot.
Alright. Should be able to do a flop. With the elevation, I'm going to do this. I hope I won't regret it. Oh my God.
We'll get through these branches eventually.
Why can I never do it on a par 5? Why? And again, I go back to a comment I made in the first round, like, it's almost like I have a mental block of, I feel like, ooh, I'm in good shape, and then I squander it on par 5s all the time. Okay, a little better. Don't. Ah.
And this is what your fifth shot's looking like.
God, that's terrible. Come on, really? It won't move a tiny bit more? Ugh.
And setting up here for the bogey. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par.
All right, well, we give away the
and now we're
early bird.
On the 4th.
All right, pretty much straight on. Oh, that's going to end up in the rough.
That isn't too good, is it?
I mean, it could be worse. So no, I think it's okay, honestly. We're going to slow it down if we can. I think I'm actually going to slow it down a lot. That is a wicked lie. Oh my.
All right, back in the fairway. I'm liking that.
I'm not.
Up here now for our third shot.
Okay, timing's good. Position's not bad, but again, I'm pretty distant, and we're just going for par again. So this is the same problem I had in the first. Same problem I had in the first round.
Super.
It's low.
Ooh,
it's not super.
Just missed. This one's just a 3-foot putt. Looking good. And currently sitting at 10 over par. All right. Ready to go here on the 5th hole.
Okay, come on, let's turn this around. Let's turn it around. Pressure's on, and I'm falling to it. Okay, well, we're not going to hit that far, obviously. So we'll just take the swing, get ourselves where we need to be. But again, we're one stroke later than we need to be, so
100 yards out.
It just becomes more difficult than it needs to be. What? I didn't.
A little bit to the left on the approach.
I think I looked at the lie.
That's gonna get counted as a missed green. It's setting up for your 4th stroke here.
Okay, good. Good stroke, but Woo.
Looks like this one's your
I mean,
fifth shot.
yeah, wow. You know what? I'm gonna chip it. That's too much to deal with. Ooh, too far. A little too far.
8 feet to the cup.
So now we're going for a double and downhill.
This putt's good so far.
Come on.
Nicely
All
played.
right. Hmm.
We've made it
Again,
to the sixth
I need
hole.
to get good enough that I can end up under par to really be worthy of making the tour. So, you know, it's not a matter of being 3 under, 4 under. Like, I need to, you know, I'm not going to be 18 under like these people or 26 under, but I need to be up there. All right, it's uphill, so this should be fine. Almost very slow, but not quite.
I think
Gonna
I
get
lost
out
it.
of the... Alright, well, at least we got out of the heavy
I'm sure
rough.
that's not what you intended. Okay, third shot.
Alright. Good swing. What? Maybe because it was facing forward.
Yeah, this one's your fourth shot.
So that might be the kicker, is when the ball is like on a downslope, it might not have as high of an arc, and so it goes further. Because I've had that happen to me before, but I'm gonna have to try to think about that and try that next time when I have something like that.
Ooh, nicely
Alright,
done on the chip shot.
All of that
And this is your
for
red par.
a par. I didn't want to jinx myself and say for the par and then
This one is
cup it
par
out.
3 hole.
Alright, well, much closer to the front. So, with the wind and the down, I'm going to go here. Alright, the fast isn't going to help
Your approach
anybody.
is heading a little leftward.
Shoot, did
Second
not
shot,
bounce.
you're on
I was
the 7.
hoping it would get a really nice bounce, but no. Too deliberate again.
From the green side rough.
I don't know why I do that. I just need to swing like that. That's what I needed the first time, and instead I'm going for a
13-footer.
bogey, which is not an easy bogey, because I was a fool.
Went right by.
I kind of
This
saw
was
it.
for the double bogey.
To be honest, I kind of saw it, but
This one's tracking.
I talked myself out of it,
Good putt.
and now instead I get a double bogey. Alright, let not that be my only birdie is the first one. Wow, this is way over compared to where the green tees were. It's a weird look. Ooh,
Fairway bound.
it is, but man, that is a weird bounce.
Turns out you actually ended up in the rough. Okay,
Alright,
we're in the rough.
I think
It's
this
better
is
than I thought,
floppable.
though. It's not too bad.
This is floppable, because it is downhill. It's uphill once we get there. But I'm worried that's too far. Because we're going to gain a couple yards, which means I'm going to literally land. Well, but we're losing some because of the rough, so we'll go with it. Okay, solid swing, but other than pulled it a little
Yeah,
to the
that'll work.
left with the fast.
Here's a 17-foot putt.
Downhill. Looks pretty substantial on the break.
It could be a good one.
So close, so
A little
close.
bit too firm on that one.
Yep,
All
a little
right,
bit.
par putt. His putt's going. Nicely done. And teeing it up on a par 4.
Alright. I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of a curve here. Again, we have those wonderful trees.
Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing.
Oh, don't hit that one. Alright, cool. It cleared it. Sweet.
Okay, hitting
I figured it would come back. I just didn't know what the height would be, but now at least we have that question answered. And it's only the second round, so I've got 2 more rounds now. I know I can clear those trees, so maybe I don't even need to curve that. I just need to be careful. I mean, some of it's going to be luck, but because it's really that one tall tree, but it seemed like we cleared that anyway. Yeah, I've got to pitch because it's not going to work otherwise. That's too far. We're going to go with this. It doesn't seem too far, but I think this is going to work. This is going to really shoot over, though. Doesn't matter when I can't get the timing right.
Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. This is what our third shot's looking like.
I knew it would be far. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That worked out well. All right.
Setting up 6 feet from the cup. So far, so good. And that'll work for your par. Good stuff.
That was one of those. That was a rough one. I had some tension on that putt.
Hole now coming at you.
I just was not sure of my read. Like, I don't know that it's going to move that far. But it did. Perfect.
And
really?
Your approach is heading right at the pin.
Alright, well, that worked, but just because of the bounce off the wall.
Birdie.
It's downhill. No! Oh,
yeah. I'll take it.
Thought it was going to lip out. Because it really didn't move over. Wow. Didn't like that at all.
Here we go. Par 5.
Alright. I don't understand, because the green tees are further back. I swear it usually is pointing further over that rock. I don't understand. Alright, I'm going to aim here, because otherwise I think I'd hit the rock.
Well, that one wasn't super
my
clean.
Goodness, that is so far off. I mean, it's where I need it to be, but wow.
It's a deep lie. No two ways about it.
Wow, that's ugly. Okay, well, solid swing out of there. Hopefully we get a good roll downhill. Oh, that's awesome. A couple 100 yards from that.
Here from an elevated position.
Maybe we save ourselves. Let's see. Alright. It's going to be 17. So that would put it at 180, 195. So that's too far. That's only 10. I'm going back here. It seems like too much, but I think this is the right calculation here, because I'm going to get 103, 104, 106% on the swing like I always do. And otherwise, you know, it's going to be way too far.
This might be bad.
I think if I hadn't hit the rough, it might have not been too bad. It might have actually dribbled onto the green.
And this is your 4th shot.
Alright, don't go too far on me. Ah, it didn't listen. It didn't listen at all.
Way out there for this
Yeah.
putt. Good luck.
God, that's terrible. It's not going to move back over. Wow.
4 feet to the cup. Looking good.
But another bogey. Every
Teeing
birdie I
up
get,
now
I
on
just
a
give it
par
right
3
back
hole.
and then some. Unbelievable.
Beautiful swing.
Honestly, I'm not sure why I moved that far to the left. Because if anything, I'm going to
Nice
hit it
stroke on
fast.
the
I'm going to go
green.
further to the left. I should have
All
been
right, let's
more
get
to
a
the
birdie and
right.
get out of here. What do you say?
Downhill.
This one's on a good line.
Come on.
That shows some resilience. Birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done.
All right, well, it's more birdies than the first round. So that is a plus as well.
Okay, the lengthy par 4.
All right. I don't understand. Like, I backed off on the driver from the green tees. So are the white tees sometimes further? I don't get this. But there's clearly no tees in front of me. I don't know. Maybe because I've been shooting a little better, because the teacup or whatever it is isn't on the second from the last little green thing, where sometimes that's on, so maybe that gives me a little bit more oomph when I have terrible shots, but since I've been better, I don't have that on. I don't know. Either way, I've just got to play what I see and what it's giving me, because yeah, I backed off on the 3-wood and then ended up in the rough there, right near it. But all right, so we're gonna lose 11 on that lie, so that's gonna give me what, 156 plus 2. This should be good. Should put me really, really close. Well, we're gonna find out. It's perfect, they say.
Oh, that's too bad.
A little too much, but that's all right.
It's okay.
Maybe? Maybe? Nope. Just didn't go.
6 feet to go here. Looking pretty good.
All right. Powering it a little bit more, just to make sure, because there was a little bit of a break right before the hole. Didn't want to get spit out, but obviously didn't want to jump the hole either. See, now this one, like, that makes sense. I'm way close. Ay, ay, ay. Where do we go? Where do we go? We're going to try that. Not good. Not good. We're behind all the trees. Ooh, I hate being behind the trees. Wow, 55%. That's not going to work. 77, that's going to be 14. Let's say 17. Yeah, this is probably what I need.
I'm sure you didn't plan that one.
I kind of did. I knew it was going to hit something, and it actually wasn't too bad. Because then at least we don't overdrive it.
Very long putt to contend with.
Alright, I'm not going to go as far, because that seems to be my problem. I'm like overdoing it. Still overdid it.
Oh,
wow.
No.
And power-wise, I'm
Okay,
surprised,
good par
but... Alright, a little bit past the hole. But not much. Come on.
Nice putt. Stepping on to a par 5 hole on this one.
Straight on till morning. The old Peter Pan swing. Actually, hold on. You know what? I was going to hit to the right, but if you look at that, it drops way off. I think it's better to try to hit over the trees. I could be crazy, but I think it's better. I might not be able to hit over anything. All right, we're good. We're there.
Getting into an elevated green here.
All right.
Little extra club, I think.
We're gonna need more than a little extra club. 30% off. That's gonna be, wow. That's gonna be 160. Plus we're losing distance. Wow. Is that gonna be enough? Because that's pretty far forward, but I think there's enough room past those trees. It's pretty flat there. Well, one way to chop it up.
Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this.
All right, well, I need to hit past the tree. What? I really thought I had great timing on that. I can't believe that. I really thought I had good timing. It's pretty much the same swing I made, but somehow two totally different results.
Par here with this putt.
All right, that looks straight on. Well, not with the lie at her feet. So I'm glad that one bead came out. You're kidding me.
Right by.
You are kidding me.
Just 4 feet left on this one.
So then it moved over at the end somewhere.
The drops, and that's your bogey. This hole's a par 4.
The pain, the agony. Really far fast. Wow.
Going through some branches here.
Well, the good news is I didn't hit the tree trunk and bounce who knows where. That would have been really ugly. All right, I need a normal here. So I'm gonna be down 12. No, gotta be more here. So that's gonna be, say, 15. Yeah, this is about what I need.
Ah.
Did I hit the tree? I think I hit the tree. That was the.
Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next.
I didn't hear it.
Okay.
So I wasn't sure if I did or not. We're up, but not up.
Okay, this one to save the hole.
That's a long one. That is a really long one.
Right by the hole.
Super close.
And if this drops, that's your bogey.
But super close doesn't get you much.
All right, let's see what you got here on hole number 17.
Okay, we're going to try this and see if we can roll on. The 3-wood, I think, would blow right by the hole.
Yeah, the swing was a little bit rough on that one.
It was.
Get out of there.
Totally in the garbage. All right. This might be too far again. But we're going to try this and see what we can muster. It was a good swing. God, that thing just died.
Save your par.
I didn't put any backspin on it. All right, pretty much flat. So it's just really the lie. Come on. Thank you. All right. It's hard to get those long ones, but once in a while. Again, just a par, but...
And hole number 18 is in front of us.
All right, I'm going to back off. I hate doing it, but I have to. Because otherwise it's guaranteed to be in the rough. Of course, I probably should have hit it and then just been in the rough, right? Alright, at least we're in the
So it's about
fairway.
130 yards away.
Okay, 13 yards. So that's going to put me at 125. Ooh, but that's going to put me at 137 because it's too much. Right? Did I calculate this right? 125? Yeah, alright, so this is actually where it needs to be.
Might be in the long grass after this one.
For the life of me,
This is
I
our third shot.
cannot make these things work. Alright, the flop's gonna be too much. So we're again back. That's gonna be about, let's say 18 back, 57. Yeah, this might be alright, because then we're losing 7 for the distance. I'm going to go over on this side, though. That
Get out of there.
didn't help at all. So I hit exactly what I was hoping not to do, was hit straight on the tree. Alright, I lose 7, so that puts me down to 39, plus we lose 4 or 5. So that's going to put me at 34, so that'll work. Okay, very fast, but it kind of got me there. Ooh, a little bit of a roll back. Get a yard maybe,
Pot here.
but we're just going for bogey, so.
And with that, you will seal your round with a bogey putt.
Alright. So plus 7, so ties my best round yet.
For you at the end of this one. And that'll be it for
But
me here today. Thanks for taking me around.
You know, moving in the wrong direction.
Hopefully we'll see you again real soon.
So we'll keep plowing along. If you've enjoyed it, not dropped a like, please consider that. If you're not a subscriber, I'd appreciate it if you consider that. Certainly, please comment. That helps with engagement as well. And I will see you next time.